through me, hypnotized by the sounds I'm breathing in. Hold tight, chemicals collide. Hold tight, hold tight, hold tight. Dripping lights paint the skies, all because of you. Dripping lights paint the skies, only you can make me move. You can make me move. Can make me move. You can make me move. Can make me. Make it last forever. Stop in time. Yeah, I'm surrendering. Hold tight, chemicals collide. Hold tight, hold tight, hold tight. Dripping lights paint the skies, all because of you. Dripping lights paint the skies, only you can make me move. You can make me move. Can make me move. Can make me move. You can make me move. Can make me. Open eye, feel the waves cut through me, hypnotized by the sounds I'm breathing in. Hold tight, chemicals collide. Hold tight, hold tight, hold tight. Dripping lights paint the skies, all because of you. Dripping lights paint the skies, only you can make me move. You can make me move. hold tight. Dripping lights paint the skies, all because of you. Dripping lights.
What's going on, everybody? My name is Chad. Welcome to Anime Night. I am exhausted. I'm also Chad Zimmerman, your humble DM and host. Happy to watch anime with you any given Saturday night. In fact, it is my pleasure to do so. This week, I see everyone's in the chat. I've been hanging out. We are going to get a couple things out of the way. Normally, there's a tip board. I'm not worried about it this week. This is a holiday for me, essentially. This is the last Saturday before New Year's. So we're just going to hang out and watch a New Year's anime. So tonight, we're watching... Where'd I put it? So it's K-On!, but it's the Live House OVA, the Live House Special, which apparently takes place on New Year's Eve. So I was like, perfect excuse. However, it's only one episode. So if you guys would actually enjoy, I don't know, having more than one episode tonight, which I would enjoy doing, suggest me something. So when we're done with this, we have time for one more episode. Let's watch something else. I will catch up with all of you guys in just uno momento. However, I'm going to get everything loaded up. How's everyone doing, by the way? Give me a thumbs up in chat while I make sure the whole world's not going to blow up. I think we're okay, though. Alrighty, so, if I can get this right, let me guess. It's this side. Damn it! This side. There's going to be a timer that pops up. You'll see it's green. There's a little inkling there. 1, 2, 3. For your regulars, you guys know this. For people who are not regulars, we are going to sync this up with the actual anime. There's a link in the description down below. You'll see we're watching it here. I think we're watching it on like Daily Motion or one of those kind of illegal sites. I don't think it's illegal. I just don't think it's supposed to be up there. And whatever this time says is where we're at. So right here, if you came in and you saw that, we're 22 seconds in. So that way I can do this on YouTube and not get taken down instantly by any sort of, you know, terrible anime corporation. Wow, there's 18 people watching. Yikes, this channel's getting too big. Anyways, so we're going to actually get this started, and I'm going to catch up on chat. I know I'm kind of scatterbrained. That's okay. I had a big day. I stressed my Second Amendment right for the first time ever today, so we are going to get right into the anime. And everything prepared, hopefully. Nothing's blowing up. Alrighty. So we're actually going to start. If you guys want, you can open up on a new tab, maybe put it on your phone. Maybe you're just here to listen to me. That's fine. I like making new friends. I'm actually going to tilt this up just a touch. I didn't put everything exactly where it's supposed to be, but that's okay. Sometimes things aren't meant to be perfect, guys. It's the beauty in the world. And we're going to start the anime in 3, 2, 1. K-On!, the Lifehouse OVA. Now I can catch up on the chat. Okay, what the hell's going on? So, Robert, CC Marie, Erica, Devin, Crimson Ash, Anthony Smith, congrats on the new job. Trying to Labier, long time no see. Well, we talk normally, but on this live stream, long time no see. SGS, what's cracking? Anybody else that's like immediately... Oh, here's one. What's this? Cole Kot's dad? Hello. That reminds me, one of my favorite Japanese words is, what is it? Botte kurikokas. So, oh, what happened? It said there was an error. Did the Anime Corporation get to it before I did? I believe the answer is no. Oh, no, I think I'm just retarded. That's fine. Probably shouldn't use that word like that, but... Oh, it works. Yeah, so I didn't tell you guys... I did buy a gun today. It's my first one ever. Went to a gun show, and it was just such a freaking good deal. Everyone was asking what it was. It is a Savage 775 semi-automatic shotgun. It's a 12 gauge. And I think I can show it because there are gun channels. I just really don't want to tempt the YouTube gods to strike my channel. I worked really hard to get this channel going. So, I probably won't show it on the stream. You guys can Google that, Savage 775. But that's what I was doing today, and that's also why I'm tired. It's because it was emotionally an exhausting day for me, going to a gun show and being like, oh, there's a lot of stuff that can kill me. Lucas Engum, what's going on? Thomas Westman, Shiloh. Definitely long time no see, Shiloh. Somebody has an upcoming birthday. Yes, I do. Hopefully you mean me, otherwise you. But hopefully it's me, because I'm self-centered. I do have a birthday coming up. I think it's next week. What's today? Let's see. I believe it's next week. When's my birthday? Yeah, so it is, it's a week and 1 day away. A week and 1 day. January 6th would be, the year of the Lord, 1994, my birthday. I guess I got missed, but hello, everyone. Hannah, sorry, I didn't. Oh, sorry, I did miss you. My apologies, dude. I'm not ignoring you, I swear to God. That ain't my shtick. Oh, man, I remember this intro. How many of you guys have actually seen K-On? I believe I first watched this. If I remember right, I first watched this. Wow, this is really HD. How the heck did they upload this and not get taken down? Oh, it's Daily Motion, that's why. Never mind. I first watched this. I was super depressed, and I just wanted to escape real world. And I encountered all these kind of cute, shiny-looking anime. And someone recommended this, and I was like, all right. So I watched all of it in like 2 days. All of it. And, just loved it ever since. Merry early birthday. Thank you. I like to say Merry Birthmas. Because happy birthday sounds so trash. So Merry Birthmas, everybody. And if you guys haven't seen it, by the way, it is a worthwhile show. I actually enjoyed it. And there's a lot of anime I really sincerely don't enjoy, but especially that kind of look like this. Super cutesy anime tends to make me frustrated, especially since I lived in Japan and realized this is just not real life. But I don't mind. It's fun enough. Oh, also, normally, you guys know this, we hang out in the Discord after this. I think I'll be in the Discord, but just a heads up, so my buddy's coming back from Texas, and we're trying to marathon Magic Arena. So if we are in Discord, come hang out with us. It's me and Gage from the podcast. If you don't see me, it's because I'm still waiting for him. Just a heads up for you. Oh, another fun word for you guys to learn. So they don't call concerts like a concert venue, they call it a live house. Raibu-house. So, fun word for you guys. I worked in the music industry, so that's one of the very first things I learned in Japanese was how to say, I work at a live house. Mine is until August. I'm not rushing it, though. Happy Birthmas, everybody. Remember, Birthmas is just my birthday. Everyone else has a happy birthday. But Chad Zimmerman, Merry Birthmas. CJ Bynes, the rap wizard himself, literally one of the O-est of G's in this chat, has returned. He came up in the Discord earlier, and I was like, it's like seeing a ghost in a house. And you're like, wow, you just popped up out of nowhere. And it's super cool. Cool to see you, CJ. I will say the animation on this looks a little irky compared to the normal show. You can see it in that brunette's hair. It's just kind of, just a little wonky. Oh, fun fact. Didn't realize this till I sent a picture of it to my Japanese friends. I went pheasant hunting because I live in Colorado like 3 days ago. And harvested one. However, when I sent a picture, she didn't freak out, but she was very like, what are you holding? Because it was me holding the pheasant. Turns out pheasant's the national bird of Japan. No one told me. No one said anything to us. So, yeah, just don't send pictures of you holding pheasants to Japanese people. They'll be like, why? It'd be like if they held a bald eagle to us. Probably not the best idea. What a cool venue. Oh, and I brought water. Guys, I actually brought water this time. Freaking A. I don't have to leave the stream running without me here. And I can actually enjoy a cooling cup of water. And so I built this table too. You guys might be able to tell a little bit on the video. You see the sway? So this is technically upright. But this is where it's sagging because I built this table. And it's not a very good table. So I probably in 2019 need to fix that. Oh, did you guys notice? I fixed the sign. It actually glows now. Look, it's got the lights around it. Oof. When's the last time you heard someone, for people who've lived in Japan, what she just said, when's the last time you heard iya desu? Like, iya desu. Like, no. It's weird because iya's more of an informal thing, adding des to it to be more polite. I don't know. And see, this is why you don't freaking want to watch anime. Because then you get really bad speaking habits. And you're like, oh, I wonder. You'll start talking like this, and then people in Japan make fun of you behind your back. I turned 18 in 1 month. But I feel 14. It feels weird knowing that I'll be out in the world in like 6 months. Yeah, dude. Wait till you're my age. People stop giving a crap about you when you're 23, and I'm about to turn 25. Fun fact, the airline Jetstar runs in Australia and Japan. Their booking systems and websites are identical, except when you are choosing extras. Australia has normal businessy photos to show off, but the Japan site has anime raccoons. That might be a good... So can you use both sites to book in either? Because if case, be a good practice session for Japanese to try and book a flight somewhere in Japanese. Definitely got to feel a bit of confidence in Japanese so you don't end up somewhere you're not supposed to. But I think it's doable. It's actually a good idea. Book a flight in Japanese. If you haven't done it, it is nerve-wracking a little bit, but it's not terrible. Like, if I can do it and I'm, like, mentally 7, barely cognitive, I'm, like, slightly more sentient than a slug. I'm pretty sure anyone can do it. Hey. What's going on? Oh. I'm turning 20 in 5 days. You guys are making me feel old. Stop it. Stop this. Weird. See, that's more realistic. Yeah, you can use both sites. Perfect. Yeah, man, that's good practice. If you're Australian, figure that out. Give it a shot. I mean, worst case, what do? You end up somewhere you don't intend to go? Fun new adventure, right? Huh, I wonder what her accent is. She said yoroshiku instead of yoroshiku. It might just be kind of just an easier way to talk or something like that. And they're adding the chisai tsu instead of doing the desu. It's so like is instead of I des, is, us. Well, that's actually a tip. Whoa, Devin. Oh, that was for the birthday. I forgot I put that up. Thank you so much. $20. For $20, you could also help save a starving young American man. In the A's. What on God's green earth? I better not read this out loud. Okay. So I have to read these in my head because people are trying to get... I'm big enough now that people are trying to get me to say stuff. Like, read it out loud. I don't know what that first word is, but happy birthday. Again, it's not a birthday. It's Merry Birthmas. My birthday is different than everyone else. January 6th, mark my words, will be a national holiday. Thank you, by the way, for the $20. I really appreciate it. And I believe, Devin, if I haven't yet, I think I have your address. If I don't, I'll just write you on Discord. I'm going to send you something for that, just for being super cool. But thank you so much. I appreciate you. I wasn't expecting any tips today. I was just like, hey, let's all hang out. Believe it or not, I do Saturdays for me, for fun. The Wednesday videos pays rent. But Saturdays for Chad, so I get to hang out with you guys. The treat is the hangout. The tip is a bonus. Oh, bro, I just found it. I still got a bunch of Japanese candy. That's going to be tasty tonight. Merry Christmas and happy... Again, how many times do I have to say this? It's Merry Christmas, fine. You're good there. And, perfect. It's not happy birthday. It's Merry Birthmas. Come on, boys. You're better than this. Everyone staying hydrated? This episode's sponsored by water and Chad making gargling noises. Let's see. Good day, mate, from Grinners. I don't speak Australian. I don't know what that means. I guess they say it in New Zealand too, don't they? I guess I can't just say it's Australian. I don't speak non-existent place language. Like that, those countries in Canada. What a weird anime. I'm telling you guys, if you actually haven't watched this series, it's super cutesy. And I know if you're like me, the shonen animes, that's it. The personalities of the show sell it. Give it a shot. It's actually pretty good. Thomas Westman, speaking of Discord, did anything ever happen with the monster frog I sent you for your D&D campaign like 2.5 months ago? It did. Can I spoil it? If you guys don't know, I have a D&D podcast called the Wicked Miscreant Podcast. Link in the description, obviously, and on my channel. But if you watch it, you'll lose respect for me, so probably don't do that. I don't know if I can spoil it, Thomas, but we restart recording this week because I'm back from Japan. Test and holidays is over, so I guess it'll be next week, and my apologies, because we have, this Sunday is, or I guess tomorrow, but it's New Year's, so we're not worrying about uploading right now. But you'll see. You'll see. Shiloh, I have Mugicha if that counts. I know it's winter, but I still love it. Bro, Mugicha all day. That's seriously, when I come back to America, the thing I probably miss the most. I don't really drink green tea in Japan. If it comes to like a teishoku, I will. You know, no big deal. But I don't go out of my way to drink it. I will climb mountains to slam Mugicha. Especially the real stuff, like the stuff that they actually brew with the, I don't think it's barley. I think they do it with wheat, right? Mugi. Yeah, because komugi is wheat. Yeah, Mugicha. Ooh, that's the good. That's the funk. Hey, Jab, how is life? Well, mine sucks. Oh, it sucks. Why does it suck? What happened? Tell me, I'll fight him. I probably won't fight him, but I'll say I'll fight him, and then you can say a YouTuber will fight for your honor. That girl has a deep voice. That sounds like I'm talking. Sugoi, guys. It's so sugoi. Super sugoi. Maji. How would you do the G sound with a double lisp? Maji. It's probably just normal, right? Maji de. I really want to Google that now. I want to hear a Japanese person speak with a double lisp. This is a double lisp. So I want to see if I can hear a Japanese person speak with a double lisp. Do Japanese people have lisp too? I know they have stutters. Do they have lisps? Probably. I think a lisp is a mental thing, right? So it should be common to all people. Someone Google this. Figure this out. I can't do it on the live stream because my whole rig will crash. But someone figure it out. Fura time. You went to Oita recently. Yeah, I did. I went in, it's like the 3rd-ish week of November. Went for a quick little pop over to... Ooh, that was a loud squeal. Not on the stream, it was the anime. Went for a quick little pop over to the prefecture next door. I went a couple years back. Was great. Yeah, it's a beautiful, beautiful place. Honestly, like, if I don't end up in, like, either Fukuoka Prefecture or, like, Itoshima or anything in that kind of area, I would end up in Oita. It's beautiful. Yoko's message will throw us all into a mystery thriller movie plot. Yeah, I'm waiting to hear what goes on with him. Huh. You guys want to know one of the nice things about anime compared to Japan? There's a lot of really beautiful people in anime. And Japan there's some lookers, trust me. But it's like everyone in anime is beautiful. And in Japan, there are some people that are like hard to look at. They're haunting to look at. You just go, it looks like you're going to kill me in my sleep. I also have never seen a Japanese girl showing her midriff. Not even in the summer. Other than those like overly skin revealing pictures that you can buy. So that certainly confuses me. Gosh, I don't know if you guys ever had this experience. I remember the first time I played at a concert, because I was a musician like my whole life. And boy, it is just, you feel, you know that feel when you go to Disneyland and you feel almost like, as a kid, you almost feel like you could touch the magic in the air. Like magic are these particles and you touch them. That's what it felt like for me. I still remember, I get goosebumps thinking about it. The zoo and Seven Hells were nice. I don't, no, Jikoku. Oh, do you mean Kamado? Jikoku. It's like Hell's cooking pot type of thing. That's what Kamado is. It's what they cook rice in. The zoo is really cool too. Dramatic suspenseful music plays. Bwah! Kendall! Welcome. You're not going to hear this because this will be 30 seconds from now, but howdy ho, neighborino. Welcome. I hope you have some water. Stay hydrated. Stay healthy. You boys got to stay healthy out there. Cinex, it's been a while. Hi, Chad. Been a while. Hi, Chad. Been a while. I just got back from my first trip to Japan. Did student exchange. How was it? Tell the chat about it. Let's hear all about it. How was it? How was your first trip? How long did you go? Where'd you go? Did you meet a nice girl or a boy? I'm not here to judge. Just let me know. I'm curious. The whole point of this channel is to get you guys over there. So when I hear a success story, I want to hear about it. Give me the deets. Oh, and the episode's almost over. By the way, I need an episode after this. So guys, recommend me. It doesn't have to be New Year's Eve theme. Anything. Give me something to watch after this that we can all watch together. It has to be something we can all watch together. I'm not making people illegally download anything. Find it on like Crunchyroll or Netflix or Amazon. I don't care. Somewhere that other people have access to. Fura time. Wafu. My first, what do they call those things? The moss balls. Seriously? How am I forgetting this? Japan has these moss balls. Like, they're moss turns into balls, and people have them as pets. I forgot its name. But the first time I ever got it, I messed up. So, fuafua is fluffy. But I called it wafu because I thought that was it. I jacked it up. I had it backwards. And I kept its name. To this day, I still call it that. It's on my stairwell. This is cool. I mean, I'm not a big fan of the subs, but I do enjoy it. Yeah, the cooking pot, the mountain, the ocean, and 4 other hells. Oh, there's actually a bunch of different other hells. I only went to the one. I only went to the Kamado. I didn't go to the mountain, the ocean, and the 4 others, whatever those happen to be. I didn't have a ton of time there. We rented a car, had, spent the day, drove home at night. So we had to catch the Shuden, otherwise I'd be walking home in the cold for a while. Lucky Star episode 11 is a Christmas special and keeps with Christmas. All right, we're watching that, guys. Everyone prep. Get that episode pulled up because this episode's almost over. We're watching Lucky Star episode 11. Apparently, it's a Christmas special. I've only ever seen episodes 1 and 2 of Lucky Star, so I probably won't know any of the characters, but it's okay. We're here to hang out. Have fun. The last live stream of 2018. We're welcoming in with very girly looking anime. All right. I mean, could we spend it any other way? Really? The answer is no. Also, K-On! Episode 7. We're going to do Lucky Star because we just did K-On! I went to Japan for 3 weeks. For the first week, we traveled around Japan. We went to Tokyo, Kyoto, Hiroshima, Miyajima, and final spot was Wakayama, where I stayed with my host family. That's rad. Was this through your school, or did you kind of figure this out on your own? Also, episode's done, everybody. Congratulations. We're moving on. We're going to Lucky, as Labier so kindly suggested, Lucky Star episode, what is it, 11? Episode 11. And I'll post where I'm watching it. Oh, apparently they just have it on YouTube. We're just going to watch it on YouTube, boys. Let's see if this actually works. Hold on. What's the... Oh, not captions. Ooh. Auto-generated Japanese captions. That's going to piss me off. Oh, this is fine. They have it in HD. Here, I'm going to post the link in the chat, and then I'll switch up the link inside. So here you guys go. That's where I'm watching it. It's just on YouTube. So we're going to be watching it there. And it'll be super fun. By the way, I need to take the timer off. Boop. Azumanga Daioh. Yeah. I actually really enjoy that one as well. And, something dama? Oh, koke dama. Hey, that's a kanji even I didn't know. Koke. Well, benkyou ni narimashita. Thank you very much. With school. Rad. Rad. I never got to go with school. I just kind of, figured out my own way over there. But I kind of wish I did go in school. I don't think we had a program like that, but it would still be fun to start earlier than I did. I only started learning Japanese when I was like 21. So anyways, we're going to start this episode up in 3, 2, 1. We begin. Did the timer start? It did. Yeah, I forgot. Just have a... Ooh. Let's... Oh, I forgot the... I was like, wow, this sounds like like it's sped up. It's not. That's just Lucky Star. Or maybe it is sped up. Let's see. Does anyone know? I think this is just normal. All right, we'll find out. Yoko still hasn't said anything. I think this movie plot is going down a dark path. Hashtag is Yoko okay? Sometimes that's... So here's what he does. He usually comes in, he takes a screenshot of something stupid I do, because I do a lot of stupid stuff on the live stream, and then he photoshops it like before the stream's done and tweets it to me. So he's honestly probably just on Photoshop. The truth is, some of the best blackmail you'll ever want to get me on is on this live stream. All right, let's see if this is sped up. I don't think so. It might be pitched up a touch. Oh, and I've been ignoring the Discord, and it's been blown up, and I feel terrible. I'm so sorry. Make sure everyone's fine on Snapchat so nobody's getting furious with me. And we're caught up. Good. Okay. Just making sure. I had someone chew me out for not seeing their Snapchat in time like 2 weeks ago. So I'm trying to get better, guys. Working on it. Maybe Grinners. Koke for Moss. Ah! Oh, so it's not called a... Well, they have like a very specific name for it. It's like Marimo. That was it. I remembered it. Marimo. I just remember it because it has grass and stage pedestals as part of it. So if a stage is grass... Oh! That's a good way to remember that. Yeah, they're called marimo. That's the ones you buy, the circular ones in the jars. That's super cute. A lot of Japanese people keep them as pets. I have one. It's just on my stairs down over there, but... it works out pretty well. Also, it was really cool. So this year, because we got the rod giveaway done, I'm going to be hand building a bunch of studio lights. So this is about to get real funky because we're going to get a lot more power than what I have with just these lights. This better be a Christmas episode, Lave. I'm not hearing a lot of Kiss. What is this? The episode on Kiss Anime is longer at 23:04, so maybe. Oh. Let's see. I'm gonna here, you guys keep watching it like normal. Let's say, so if you say it's sped up, let's do half speed. It's too slow. What about 75? I mean, it sounds fine. I have it on 0.75. Look, it doesn't have to be perfectly synced. We barely watch the anime, right? Come on, guys. We all know what this is. A futile attempt at me to hang out with people. A futile attempt to act like I have friends. That's all this is. Oh, my bad. Thought you meant the one you grow stuff from. Oh, no. That's different. You mean like those... Oh, they had them from like the 70s, right? You put the seeds on it and it grows. Not Light Bright. That's a toy. That's another thing. That's English, though. I need to remember that. No, they're actually like... It's a real moss ball. And they grow and get bigger and they're super nifty looking. Marimo. So yeah, if you guys ever want another example of how I'm not just king crap at Japanese, I started from a point where I had no clue what anything meant. I actually called it wafu wafu because I forgot that fluffy meant fuafua. So, who would have guessed? This is a weirdly cutesy anime. I thought this was like kind of memey. I always see memes of these girls, but I thought the show was meant to be kind of memey and jokey. Haven't seen a lot of memes or jokes yet. Huh. Oh, fair enough. Oh, and I think the next video is the State of the Chunion. Which is fun, because I've been running the math on it, and the channel, my goal was 20,000 in 2018, but that was a big goal. So like last year, this time I had 6,000 subs, so I doubled my subscriber base. I just didn't make quite the goal I wanted, but my view goal I think was 1 million views that year, and I tripled that. So it'll be fun to do another State of the Chunion. I use these as kind of like to show my progress and to look back on the year. So that'll be next video out. These guys must live like a bit farther out of a big city. Oh, who hasn't been there? The leaning head scene on the train is... I remember there's a drunk dude on this train that was falling into an aisle. And so me and like 8 of these dudes, so like I was right next to him and he was falling in the aisle asleep, super drunk. He had one of those strong zeros. And the whole time that we were on this train, it was just a bunch of other Japanese people and they were laughing because he's starting to fall. Like I'm past him and his head is like glancing me. He's that far out of his seat. So we start like posing and like doing all like just being real terrible. And I'll put like botte kuriko kasu or some really mean thing on my phone and turn it sideways so the font's really big. And I'm posing next to him with all these like terrible things. And all the Japanese people around me are laughing, just trying to keep it to themselves so this drunk dude doesn't notice, and taking pictures. So somewhere on all these Japanese people's phones, there is this hysterical foreigner just memeing on this poor drunk dude at like 11 a.m. And it's fun. I am such a weirdo in Japan. Like, I'm not like Logan Paul where I film dead people. I'm not terrible. I'm just such a subtle goofball that I never film any of it. I never film the actual goofball stuff that I do. I just try and keep linear, I guess. God, man, I wish I would have had... This is why I need a cameraman to follow me, because that was just sporadic. That just happened on like an 8-minute between train ride that I was on. Hiragi? They got some weird names. The nice thing, though, is it is very basic Japanese. Oomph. Indeed, oomph, my friend. I'm not big enough to hire someone to follow me around to act interesting. I also am not I'm not entertaining enough 99% of the time to warrant that. It's that 1% that I'm actually just a genuinely bizarre person that I wish I had a cameraman. That's why Instagram exists. Yeah, but my Instagram's only for Japanese people. I have one Instagram. It's private because my Twitter has fans on it. My YouTube has fans on it. The Discord has I have no social media that's just so my Japanese friends aren't embarrassed to talk to me. So I'm like, all right, Instagram, Japanese language only. Only my Japanese friends can follow me, and only I can follow them, and only we can see each other's posts. So it doesn't even make sense to have an Instagram story of me doing that, because then they're just going to be like, what the hell's wrong with you? And to be fair, it's true. Like, what, Chad, what is the hell? What the hell's wrong with you? But I'm not going to find that out tonight. Oh, apparently it is a Christmas episode. Labe, you were right. I was starting to doubt because there was really not a lot Christmas related. That's a really common, like when you're about to go on a rant for something, tesa. Gosh, I hear that so much when my friends are trying to lecture me on just nonsense. Or when I try and lecture people on nonsense. Or when little kids are trying to get their parents to, Mom, you know this? Why is it like that? That's the same thing that they use as tisa. We visited a shrine, and then we sang in a church. It was rad. I didn't... Do Christians usually go to church on, like, New Year's? New Year's Day? Maybe if it's... Oh, you have little faith. Maybe it's of, what do they call it? Maybe if it's a Sunday, they would, but it seems kind of bizarre. You think I would know. I'm a seminarian, but... No, I have no clue. I never go to church on Easter, and I never go to church on Christmas. I go all the other Sundays, just not those two. I wonder, do Christians go to... Here, I'm going to figure this out. Do Christians go to church? Do Christians go to church on New Year's? I don't think so. I think that's just a calendar change. But maybe, because I think that the calendar is Gregorian, right? It was Catholic, so maybe New Year. Should Christians celebrate? I don't care about that. No one cares. What is the Christian no one cares? It's all whether Christians should or not, but it doesn't matter. Watch night service. A watch night service is a late night Christian church service. Many Christian traditions, such as Baptist, Methodist, Pentecostals. Watch night services are held late on New Year's Eve and ends after midnight. Okay, so some denominations do. That's fine. No worries. All right, well, at least I know now. What do you know? If it's on a Sunday, maybe. Yeah, you see, that's what I would think. I am a Christian, right? But I don't know. I don't go on the two busiest of the year ever because I just don't care. I don't want to take 1,000 hours to search for parking for people I will never see again and then not have a place to sit. So it's like, I don't know. I don't think I've ever done anything special for New Year's. I think it's just a calendar reset, right? You know, New Year, just reset it. All right, starting over again. So I go to a Lutheran church, and they do the weird calendar, like the type of... They have like a calendar that kind of follows everything annually, but I don't think there's anything special for New Year's. Use Anki for flashcards, right? I do not. I use Anki for my Greek flashcards. I use Memrise for Japanese, and both are fine. Both are spaced repetition system flashcards. They do the same thing. Some might prefer the interface of one or the other. Some might prefer a pre-made deck of one or the other. It's preference. It's kind of like, hey, Chad, should I start with Mina no Nihongo or Genki? It's literally the same information presented in a different way. I mean, try both. If you like one more than the other, do that. If you don't, then whatever. No big deal. I have used both, and I continue to use both because I do use Anki for Greek. But I know people that are like ride or die Anki and people that just can't stand it. So it's personal preference. If that isn't just the anthem of my channel. Hey, Chad, does this work? I don't know. Kinda. Worked for me a little bit. Worked for that person. Didn't work for that person. Who knows? It's all just madness. Everything doesn't make any sense. That's the Chad Zimmerman channel. It's just a vague nothingness being said for an hour. That should be my about. Vague nothingness being said for an hour. That's rather unfortunately accurate statement for this channel. Gosh. You really couldn't draw the other students in class? You just made them random gray figures? Really? Gosh, that's lazy. This is the definition of that guess the protagonist game that everyone plays. This is why they have that game. Because there's the 4 protagonists, the teacher, and then everyone else is just the shade of a person. Oh, if you guys haven't yet, on the Santa video I just did, because they're using a lot of vocabulary of Christmas, I just spent the time and it was a big word list. It was probably 40 or 50 exclusively Christmas words that you won't learn probably in like a word list or a textbook because they're specific to Christmas. So if you guys would like to learn a lot of specific Christmas vocabulary, then go check out that video. There's a link in the description. I made a Memrise deck for it. These girls are insufferable. Ugh, Why can't there just be shown an anime about New Year's Eve? Then I wouldn't have to just hate on everything all the time. So you can make your own flashcards and memorize. I'm looking for a flashcard app. You've definitely made a video on this. I'm definitely dumb for asking. I've made a billion videos on every topic, so if you just Google some keywords on like my search, you'll probably find like 10 videos on the topic. But yes, you can make your own. You just can't make your own on your phone. That's the one thing. I've actually written memorize about this and been like, why can't we edit or add cards on the phone app yet? It's absurd. But you can on the desktop. You just go to memorize.com and you can hit create deck, and then you have a deck. And you can add cards. You can have multiple tiers. So you can have one tier be like, you know, it shows you the hiragana, tests the English so you can kind of get the meaning. And then you can make a second tier that tests on the kanji readings of it. So it's like shows you the kanji and you have to guess the right kana that goes with it. So you have to know how to read it. It's very good and it's extensive. It's just, gosh, I wish they would make it so that way you could edit it on your phone. The people have been asking Memorize, listen to us. We just want to edit decks on our phone. I think they're scared because the desktop app would probably get zero use if they just gave us the phone, like all functionality on the phone. I don't know if you guys have ever been to Japan like in winter. It's kind of weird. I was there like even near the end of November. And I never wore a jacket during the day, but you have to at night because it is freezing cold. It's not even freezing cold because I live in Colorado. It gets like -5 here and super snowy. It's just a wet cold, so it sticks to your bones. Dang, I don't have a computer. Yeah, that's the thing that sucks is they have the computer app. So Anki has a phone app. Can someone tell me if you can do that from the phone app? The problem is the iPhone Anki app, I think, costs $10. The Android, I think, is free. I don't know. I don't have an Android. But Memorize already has plenty of decks if you want them. Oh, wait. Is it over already? I don't think so. I think they just have these weird ending intro videos. Oh, this might be the end. I have no idea. I don't get this show. I never did. Gosh, this is cutesy. Okay. So she won me back with how funny this is. Good. Good. I'm back. We're good, everybody. And she's back to being cute. I've seen that crazy angry side to a few of my Japanese female friends, and oh boy. Don't make them mad. I've never been hit more in my life than by a couple of my Japanese female friends because you just give them just a bit of crap, just a touch. And they just smack you with signs, they kick you, they smack you upside. It's a very physical friendship. Ugh. This is my first time watching Lucky Star. On anime night, we've seen episodes 1 and 2. But obviously, it's anime night. It's kind of hard to watch the anime. However, tonight's been easy. I much prefer K-On! I prefer K-On! I always thought Lucky was, like, trying to make fun of K-On! Type stuff. Oh, this is the end. Oh, rad. Well, I'm just going to take my headphones off while you guys can keep the background on. If you guys want to keep watching the episode, I'm going to take these off because we're ending. If you guys like this video before you leave, it would mean so much to me going into 2019 if you could do a couple things for Papa Chad here. First things first, if you can, drop a like down below. You might be like, Chad, I don't want to like it. It pops up on my Twitter. I don't want people knowing I watch you. Fair enough. Just like it and delete whatever pops up elsewhere. You don't have to let other people know you like me. I know you like me. But that helps my channel tremendously. It gives me engagement. Tells YouTube, hey, promote Chad over someone that sucks. I don't know who the suck example is, but it's there. Also, if you aren't already and you just happen to somehow be passing by or watching this, it would mean a lot if you would subscribe to my channel. I put out a live stream every week and a normal video every Wednesday, and I was doing a Saturday video in prep for the JLPT, which will pick up again when I get my JLPT results late next month. So that sounds like super fun. If any of that sounds cool to you guys, subscription would mean a lot. Otherwise, hey, no biggie. I'm happy you showed up. You seem like a cool dude who's ever watching this, or a female if that's how you identify. I'm not here to judge. I think that's really all I have to talk about. Last stream of the year, last video of the year. We are going into 2019. Channels bigger than ever, more viewers than ever, more to do than I've ever had before here. So this has just been, it's kind of overwhelming looking at 2019, but we're going to get through it. We're going to get through it together. I'm caught up on the My Hero Academia. Now I'm reading the manga. Good times for Samurai. Oh, cool. Sorry, just making sure I'm not missing anything. I am going to call it a night because this was super rad, and we might as well call it a night while we're here. And if you guys want, there's a Discord link down below. I do, after streams, hang out in the Discord. Tonight we will not be doing that because I'm meeting up with a friend who's coming back from Texas. But normally, that's the case. So I will see you guys on Wednesday. I'll see you on Saturdays after that. Every single Saturday, we do this at the same time, 9 p.m. Mountain Time. Love hard, love deep, and I will see you all next week. Bye-bye.
Open eye, feel the waves cut through me, hypnotized by the sounds I'm breathing in. Hold tight,